then get to sweating. I'm the type to grab my nuts, fire my weapon. Be the type to get to ducking and hiding. The one hanging out the window while we riding. You say mate, I say no, that's my nigga. You play with nines around here, we pull triggers. Try to disrespect me, you get smashed. Think you 10 toes, I could put you on your motherfucking ass.
The commission.
Yeah. Now that's how you start off an award show. What's going on, everybody? It's me, the commissioner, aka Trill Dollar Bill. You see me looking smooth because that's what I do, baby. You know what I mean? And this is the recap award show, and I got it locked down, man. Listen, we had a lot of guests, right? But you know, things happen. You know what I mean? Things happen. So shout out to Trey, he had an emergency. Shout out to Alexander the Great, he had an emergency as well. There's a lot of things going on in people's personal lives. So I want to give a heartfelt shout out to my man Rico as well, man. He's going through some things. Everybody's going through some things, but you know, there's always some love. You know what I'm saying? There's always love when you come over here to the commissioner's recap. But it's bigger than that today. It's bigger than me today, and it's bigger than all that today. You know what it is. It's the iBoxing Hubs USA presents the Recap Awards, hosted by yours truly, me. You know what I'm saying? The commission. I got some dope brothers in the building with me still. You already know what it is. But before we get into all that, let's have a word from our sponsors. Yeah. You already know what it is. It's me, the commissioner. You just got the chance to see one of our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. You know, you might see us with the hoodies on or with the jumpsuits on and stuff like that. That's D-Rock. Make sure you go and holler at them. Give you 40% off. Just tell them that Trill sent you. You know how we rocking. And be smooth like your brother Trill. You already know how we rocking, baby. Buckingham Palace out now on all streaming services, and the video is out now. Right now on YouTube, and it's going crazy, it's going big. Speaking of Buckingham Palace Part 2, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to my brother, partner in crime, man.
Come on, G. How we doing? How we rocking?
Man, how you feeling, my brother?
Yeah, it's been a good end to the year, man.
Good. Yeah.
We're ready for this year. We're attacking this year straight away. We
got some things going on. We got some things going on.
We're straight to it, bro. We're straight to it this year, man. Momentum. I'm loving it.
That's what I'm talking about. And not only that, man, we got an EP that we're gonna be working on together, man. I'm gonna be coming over there. We're gonna be shooting some videos. We're gonna be working. I'm gonna be getting over with you, Money Bags, and the rest of the brothers at the iHubBoxing family. It's definitely gonna be turned up, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. The content's gonna look a little bit different. It's not gonna look like this for a little bit.
Yeah.
Different for a little while.
You know, we're gonna get back into what we do and kick the Willy Bobo in a second. But we're gonna start this award show off. But first of all, I gotta give a shout out to everybody that's locked in right now that's watching this award show. I know I've been going for a little bit, but I'm back like I ain't never left, man, with the recap awards, man. So shout out to everybody that is locked in with us right now. Please like and subscribe. Shout out to Miss CJ. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for reposting the stream. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And next thing you know, you already know you got the classy one, Mr. Neutral, in the building. Come on, it don't get no better than that. That's the classy
Mr.
one.
Neutral, come on.
How you doing, my brother? Can't wait. Me and him will be back this Sunday. I had a family event, so I couldn't make it last Sunday, but this Sunday we'll be back with Fight Night Chronicles. Everybody has been on me. They've been on my back. They've been like, yo, Trill, what's up with the show, Fight Night Chronicles? They talk about Fight Night Chronicles more than they talk about the you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. So we definitely will be back with that. Kicking off the awards, Vamp. I want you to kick off the awards. And what the first awards is Fighter to Watch. Fighter to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody sending their we sent out a list in the categories, and everybody reported back who they thought was gonna win. And they had a
Yep.
couple of names, you know, who was the nominees. So before you read off and tell who the winner is, just say everybody who was nominated for Fighter to watch, man. Go ahead.
All right, for Five to Watch, we nominated. We got in no particular order of who you think's gonna get it as follows: Diego Pacheco, right?
Shout out to Diego.
Diego Pacheco. Tiame, I say her name?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tiame Aiton.
Yep. That's wonderful.
Yeah, you can tell me I'm not too versed. I need to check her out. I'll be real. Shushu Carrington.
Okay. Yeah, that was crazy. That got snuck in there. Shushu got snuck in.
Did get snuck in there. And Moses Atauma from my side.
Okay.
My side of the ends. Moses Atauma.
From across the pond. So
yeah.
Fighter to watch. For Fighter to watch.
Winner of the Fire to Watch on the Commissioner's Recap Show, we got Moses Atauma. Bow, 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 bow. UK stand up. This is a special fighter. I couldn't agree more with this one. I can't say that's the one I voted. I don't think I even got the nominees, but I couldn't agree more with Moses Atauma. Incredible fighter. He's gone all the way to the elite level without getting his chin checked. He's literally getting people the hell out of there. The level changing, the speed is completely different to any heavyweight that we've seen at this age in a generation. So, generational fighter Moses Atauma. I mean, he was on TV knocking people out when he should be in school, like in secondary school. Like, that's how special that talent is. So, excited to see what he can bring to the future. But yeah, definitely fighter to watch. Incredible.
Shout out to Moses Atauma and stuff like that. Yeah, and moving right along, you know, the next fighter to the next category, the next category we got is a category that I'm glad that they gave me the honor to be able to present this award right here. We had many of others, but this was actually one of the only awards that I was supposed to present, and that's because, you know, they call me LL Cool Trill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? LL.
All right. I think I know this one.
Yeah. That's why. So the next award is Female Fighter of the Year because, you know, I respect and I love the ladies. So it's only right that I will be presenting the award for Female Fighter of the Year. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Yeah. We had the nominees, Miss Scootney. We had Miss Carissa Shields. We had Miss Katie Taylor. And we had Miss Gabriel Fondora as far as the nominees goes.
One more.
And the winner is for Female Fighter of the Year, Miss Gabriel Fondora. That was crazy. That was crazy. And I'm with you, Mr. Neutral, Miss Alif, with that knockout that she listen, she was definitely in my mind, and I put her there, but I was the only one that put her down there. Everybody was going crazy for Gabby. Everybody was going crazy for Gabby, and rightfully so. She definitely deserves it. I'm a big fan. I always tease. I tease her brother Sebastian. I'd be like, it's Cheryl Miller versus Reggie Miller. That's how, you know, she got the skills. The same with the Dubois. You know? It's like the sisters got all the skills. You know what I'm saying? The skills that pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? So they the shit fellas. You know what I mean? With all due respect. So shout out to Miss Gabby Fondora for Female Fighter of the Year. I'm going to introduce a brother. He has his own show on the iBoxing Hub Network. It's the Crossroads. You know what I'm saying? Listen, he stepped on to the scene like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? He stepped on his boxing scene and he went crazy. You know what I mean? He got his own thing. He got his own swag, man. I respect him a lot, man. I respect his mind. He's a good brother. The one and only E-Money Bags. Talk to me, money bags.
Yo. What's up?
What's
What's
the
up?
word?
What's
What's
up,
the word?
people?
I see. That's my man, my brother, E Money Bags. From the Crossroads. You know, he's over there with Ricky. Who else you got over there?
Ricky and CJ,
And
the
CJ. Shout out
boys.
to Rick and CJ, the boys over there at the Crossroads holding it down. Ricky doing his list too. You know what I'm saying? He thought I was holding him out. But shout out to Ricky, man.
Nah,
He forgot about me. Nah, I forget about you.
nah. We managed to. Me and Ricky managed to put our list out. So the list is there on the iBoxing Hub channel on YouTube. Check it out. We released our video, what we pre-recorded video. We released earlier today, so check that out. But yeah, I'm happy. You know, I always want to pull up, Trill. You know, I'm happy to pull up when, as long as time is time essence, then I'm a
Oh
pull up.
yeah, because you know our time zones we 5 hours apart. we
Yes,
5 hours apart.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started off real quick, man. We had the fighter to watch. You know what I'm saying? That was Moses Atama. You know, what did you think about that? The fighter to watch. Did you think we nailed it?
Yeah, well, Moses was on my list. I put two fighters on there. I had Moses and I had. He shouldn't really be on there, but I had Abdullah Mason.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
Abdullah Mason as
Cool.
well. He's a world champion, so it's
yeah.
hard
He
to
can't
say
be on there.
one.
He can't be on
Yeah,
there.
I mean, that's why I put Slash. But yeah, Moses for sure. Moses for sure.
When you say fighter to watch, right? Just to be clear, do you mean the best fighter that you enjoy watching, or fighter to watch in terms of prospect? Prospect. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. It's hard to call Abdullah a prospect with him being a world
Yeah.
champion, but he was a prospect before that fight.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Prospect to the. All right, cool.
Moving on,
but Atoma winning it. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
we had Gabriel
Of course.
Fondor, female fighter of the year. What did you think about that? We had Katie Taylor and
Yeah,
Clarissa Shields and everybody else in there, but it seemed like the numbers
Nah.
overwhelmingly was for Gabby. How did you feel about that? You thought,
I was one of them numbers.
okay, all right, cool.
I picked Gabby. I was one of them numbers. So yeah, for me, she undisputed. She deserves it. She's a hell of a fighter as well.
Yeah, she is. Definitely. Yeah, he is. Mr. Neutral is charming, and shout out to the classy one, Mr. Neutral. Like I said, we got the show Fight Night Chronicles. You do not want to miss that. The next award is Comeback Fighter of the Year award. E Money Bag, can you please?
I like this one.
Hey.
I like this one.
Listen. I am the only person that can deliver this award. I am the only person that can deliver this award because this guy, the 2024, what this guy had, many people wouldn't come back from it. There's not many people at 26 years old would come back from something like that. Ryan Garcia cheated him in the weight, in the failing a drugs test. He took it on the chin.
Who are you talking about?
Don't you worry. We know we're building. We'll get there. Then we move into 2025. My guy comes off his layoff. He fights a former world champion. He beats him 12-0. The performance a little lackluster. Not too many punches thrown, but not too many punches taken either. A clean sweep, 12-0. People were saying they don't want to see him fight no more. He's boring. He's damaged. He's got PTSD. He can't defend a left hook. So what does he do? He goes and fights the man with the baddest left hook at the welterweight division. And we'll see that later. He went and fight the baddest man. And the amount of people that said to me, he's going to get knocked out. He's going to get knocked out. He's going to get knocked out. But once again, last year, he was, I think, well, it was 2023, I think, Trill. He was fighter of the year.
Yeah.
No, last year he was the most hated fighter of the year. Sorry, I apologize. Last year, he was the most hated fighter of the year.
Yes, sir.
This year, he is the comeback fighter of the year.
Wow.
That is Devon, Debo, the
Debo,
Dream, Haney. There we go.
Debo,
Debo.
Ebo.
Listen,
Debo.
this man,
Debo.
there's
That
no
name
other
is so cool.
fighter that deserves comeback
Love
fighter
it.
of the year.
Yeah,
For the
Debo.
2024 he had, and going from,
Debo.
bearing in mind he's gone from getting awarded the most hated fighter of the year of 2024. That's what the IBH USA recap show, Trills recap show, that's the award we gave him last year. The most hated fighter
for
of the
no
year.
reason, by the way.
For no reason, by the way. Yeah, for no reason.
No reason.
So, if anyone deserves this award, it is Devin Haney. And I'm pleased. He's my favorite fighter. Everybody knows this. I will go to the hills and back defending Devin because I think he's a guy that doesn't do too much wrong, but gets the most hate. And character is something you can't buy, and Devin Haney has a lot of it.
Yeah. Make sure y'all go and check out that interview on the iBoxing Hub channel with me and Bill Haney.
Come on,
Brother Rico. Go check that out. It's definitely one of those ones.
Dev's the truth, man. It's the truth.
And I agree with everything you said, E Moneybags. I definitely do. Devin Haney was the most hated fighter, and we talked about that with Bill Haney on air as well. Where I had to tell him, like, yo, we did the award show, and his son was most hated. Now we got to do another recap show, and I got to tell him that his son got comeback fighter of the year. You know what I mean? Because that was
Trill. 2026. Bearing in mind, 24 we went from most hated. 25 we've just won comeback of the year. 26, I'll say it here first. We are the fighter of the year.
Yo, what's he gonna do, bro?
26, we are the fighter of the year.
What's he gonna do, bro?
We're gonna see if they line them up. We'll knock them down. Get them to sign the contract. That's all we need to do. Lewis Crocker, we need to sign the contract.
They're not signing nothing.
Nothing. Rolando Romero, we need you to sign that contract.
Who
else is there?
They ain't doing
Mario
it, bro.
Barrios.
It's Debo settings, bro. It's Debo
Mario
settings.
Barrios.
They're not doing it. Nothing. Did you not see Conor Ben come out and say, "Yo, he's too boring, bro. He has a belt, bro."
Listen, I'm not worried about Conor Ben.
This is duck season. When it comes to Debo, this is duck season. Everybody got quiet. Everybody
Conor Ben has not got a chain we want to snatch yet. He needs to go get a chain we can snatch. We are looking to snatch chains. We want Rolly's chain, we want Crocker's chain, and we want Barrios' chain. Everybody else...
Yeah, we can try to get everybody else, but it's going to be hard. These guys are going to be wanting crazy money.
The tone has changed, bro.
To get beat up we've got the best promoter backing us. We have the best promoter in boxing backing us. We have the best promoter in boxing backing us. Turkey Al Sheikh is backing us. Turkey Al Sheikh is Dream.
We're gonna get into that.
Oh, nah, they ain't doing that shit, bro. Debo's too much.
Promoter
power jab, boy.
Promoter of the year, Vamp.
Promoter of the year.
You know what I'm saying? Please read off the nominees.
All right, we got the usual. All right, we got Eddie Hearn. We got Izzy Asif. We've got Frank Warren. And we've got Jake Paul.
That's crazy.
Crazy. I don't know where the nominations come from, but
yeah. There's one name. I don't understand if the winner doesn't get announced in the four. If there's just four and then the winner's not there, but there doesn't seem to be the winner in that list, in my opinion. In my opinion, the winner ain't in that list.
I'm gonna say the list.
I know where you're going. E-Moneybags, and I will explain.
I know who I voted for. My vote ain't in this list either.
E-Moneybags, because I'm with you 100%.
I think I'm with E-Moneybags as well.
Yes, we're all in line. But please read off who the winner is.
The winner is
take your time with this
of the promoters of the mere mortals in the promoters game, right? The people of the promoters, which are now like coaches basically right now, right? You got Frank Warren.
Old fish eyes himself. You know what I'm
Fish
saying?
eyes.
That's 50% of the industry. You dig what I'm saying?
No, respect
Frank
Frank
Warren.
Warren. No, I'll respect Frank.
Shout out
We've
to
got Frank Warren's a legacy act at this point, man. He's outlived and outlasted everybody. He's still at the top of the boxing game. Somehow he's got all the best heavyweights now.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing, and he's always been able to do his thing. There was a point when Eddie Hearn came in, and he thought that, he did ride that wave. Eddie Hearn came in with AJ, then $1 billion contract, and somehow Frank Warren's back on top. So big up to Frank Warren. He's always going to get my flowers from me. Done no.
Frank Warren, a straight gangster.
Come on. He took bullets for this, man.
Stop playing. He the 50 Cent of the
Real
industry.
bullets.
I try to tell you. And
Yeah,
he
man.
didn't rat. And he didn't rat. You know, he ain't rat. He a real one. He got
That's real.
stacks on the low. He said, I'm gonna handle this on my own time.
Realist.
So shout out.
You know what?
Frank Warren. You know what I'm saying? And you see his men's on top. He got the young gunners. He got all the young gunners coming out of the. Listen, Frank right now he hit the lottery. If
Heavyweights,
a draft pick in boxing, he hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying?
who's going to talk to Frank at heavyweight?
Nobody.
Hey,
Right.
Hey, Frank is doing an in-house tournament at heavyweight.
I don't know how he did it, but he just slowly he saw it all happening, and
I don't know.
Hey, patience is a virtue, they say.
Everything just kept saying Frank, but there was some other people. There was another name in there, but I guess Frank, he greased some palms. He got in there. You know?
Yo, listen, chill.
Yeah,
You saying that there should only be 3 promoters in there. Izzy Asif, Jake Paul, and Turkey Al-Sheikh should be there. Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn, that is Turkey Al-Sheikh. I'm not having those 2 promoters alone. Those 2 are now a team. That's a team there.
Let me explain. Let me explain to you why Mr. Dick, because we don't know what he does.
That's true. I hear that.
So money back. I wanted him in there too. I thought that he would win. He would be a clear winner, but nobody knows what he does.
Right, chill. The way I see it, Eddie Hearn or Frank Warren winning, Turkey's won. Hey,
Yeah,
Turkey's won.
I'd give it to Frank Warren just because of how he's manipulated and maneuvered the heavyweight division. That's incredible.
Oh,
how he's
yeah.
done that.
For
I'd
sure.
give that to Frank Warren. Just the Moses of Talma alone, it's like, oof.
Frank has got every heavyweight that's in line for a world title.
He's crazy.
He ain't playing at all.
Crazy.
We shout out to everybody once again. Shout out to everybody that's locked in with us. The numbers keep rising up, man. So I appreciate y'all for locking in. Make sure that you please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you please like and subscribe to the channel. Event of the year, E-Money Bags. Talk to me. We got the event of the year. Who's the nominee?
That result was spooky, dog.
The nominees for event of the year, we've got the Ring 4 card. Which one's that? Is that the Devin Haney one?
Yes. It had
Night of Champions.
Yeah,
Night of Champions. Night of Champions, fantastic card. Definitely deserves to be on the list. Eubank versus Ben 1. That was WWE and boxing in 100%. Crawford versus Canelo. Listen, Crawford going for 3-time undisputed. Hell, that event on its own. I don't care about what other fights was on that card. Just that. And Bivol versus Betersbiev 1. I thought both fights had a shout to be on there. 1 for me was definitely the better fight out of the 2. So yeah. And the winner of event of the year for 2025 goes to Crawford and Canelo. Well deservedly. Well deservedly. Listen,
I'm not gonna lie, though.
Well deserved. But listen, I have a bias as well. I picked something else. I have a bias, but we all know. I don't even need to say it. We all know which way I would have gone with it.
Where'd you gone, bro?
Listen, I went with the Night of Champions just because of the card itself. Like the whole event, like top to bottom, the fights was brilliant at the end of it. But anybody that said Eubank versus Ben. That was just a
Yeah,
movie.
I would have
That
gone
was
there,
a
bro.
movie on a that was a movie on a different
I'd have
level.
gone there,
I'll be
bro.
honest. I'll be honest.
That's not even event of the year for me. That's event of something else, bro. That goes beyond the year, bro.
You're not lying.
You're never gonna see that ever again, bro.
Listen,
the way
I had to put what I had to put for a reason. We
yeah.
know what the reason.
That,
but I agree.
when Senior popped out of the car like Stone Cold at WrestleMania backstage, that was like, oh my goodness.
It's not only that, the fight as well. The fight
Yeah,
itself was just the fight was a movie. The fight was a movie itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
So yeah, but the nominees definitely.
That just means it's been a great
shout.
year, bro. It just means it's been a great
100%.
year. It's been a great year.
100%.
We have to remember. Yeah.
Nah, definitely. That was one of the ones, man. And shout out to Terrence Crawford, because I told everybody I picked Canelo, right? Because I'm one of those old-fashioned guys. Yeah, I look young and everything, but I'm really an old guy. You feel me? And I was one of those ones that said that they make weight classes for a reason. So I said, if this guy is able to jump up these weight classes and beat the number one guy, Saul Canelo Alvarez, let's not forget everything that Canelo has done and everything he has achieved in this sport. Canelo is one of those greats, and he's going to go down as one of those ones. As one of the best Mexican fighters to ever come out of Mexico. So don't start discrediting him now because Crawford went up there and beat him. No, give Crawford his flowers because he went in there and beat a great. Great end up beating the great, and that's what happens in the sport of boxing. We want to see the greats fighting the greats. Don't deter greats from fighting the greats by diminishing the victories when the greats go in to fight the greats. You hear what I'm talking about?
I do.
You know,
and Crawford didn't just win. Sorry, Crawford didn't just win. He dominated, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't even like a question or argument of if he won. It wasn't even close. He really went up there and really put on a statement. He dominated Canelo, bro. That's not an easy feat.
I always said Crawford needed he needed to fight like Skull, but actually throw hands.
Boxing,
because I felt like Skull, for me, I felt like Skull won that fight. But you're not going to get given that without throwing punches.
You're not going to win a fight by running. No,
the game plan for Crawford was to box a little, punch a little, sit on your punches. That was it, and he did that perfectly. He did it when he needed to.
You got to beat the champion. And that's
and he made sure he had the moments as well. I don't know if it was at the 6th round when he just came out and just flurried the shit out of him for like 2 minutes. Like, God.
When a fight finishes and 90% of the world is saying you won, listen, that's convincing. That is convincing.
Of course.
Because even Canelo at the end of it didn't feel like it.
Champion in 3 different weight classes, and he's champion in 5 different.
Wait, true. Wait. You just said all of that, yeah? Can you say one more thing, bro? He's never even had a split decision, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? He's either knocked out or unanimous. That's the level of dominance that we haven't seen before. Like, everyone stopped, or there's no judge that ever said this other guy might have beat you. Like, that's never happened.
Yeah, whatever you want to talk about. Listen, you know there's going to always be haters, right? There's going to be people that's going to nitpick and talk about his record and blah, blah, right? There's always going to be that. But you can't take away these accomplishments because they're in the record books and they're there. And he's going to be one of those first ballot Hall of Famers. Shout out to Canelo and Crawford for both getting it on and giving us the event of the year. Moving right along, because this is one of those ones, man. We're having a great award show. Like I said before, shout out to everybody that's locked in, man. We're doing some numbers for this award show. This is crazy.
Come on.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Like I said before, please like and subscribe. Shout out to Miss CJ. She was in the comment section and she reposted the stream. She is so dope. Shout out to you, Trey. He was in the building. And shout out to the classy one, Mr. Neutral. Me and him have a show, Fight Night Chronicles. Make sure you catch that on Sundays when we talk about legendary fights. But moving right along, to Trainer of the Year, vamp up to me. Who got Trainer
of the Year? Nominees. We got Robert Garcia.
That's my man.
That's my man. I would have given it, even just for how we reacted to the virtual tease of knockout when he was what's the name? I'm gonna get his name.
Mhm.
Yeah, just his reaction. Yeah, just
He was attentive. This is what he do. He's
the guy, man. He's
he
the
done
guy.
been on the opposite side when that
Yeah.
done happened to his fight, so he already know what it is.
What a guy! I've always liked him, man. I came around him. I follow AJ really closely, so when AJ was working with him, I looked into Robert Garcia. I really like him. He's such a good character, man.
Two-time world champion, like as well.
Did his thing himself.
He's
so
a great
humble,
fighter.
man.
He was a great fighter, Robert Garcia.
But he had too much heart, though. His problem
Roberto
was,
Garcia, as he went for. As
the problem with Robert Garcia was he had too much heart.
I wish AJ stayed with him, man. I wish they did.
He had too much heart as a fighter.
I wish they had a couple more fights because that was a good performance he put on against Usyk, and that's all he kind of did with him. But anyway, we got Joe Gallagher, we got Shingo Inoue, and we got Bo Mack, and the winner is Bo Mack.
Oh, Meezy.
Come on.
Oh, Sheezy.
Mac Bo. I'm going to call him Mac Bo. Let me show you the wave. Gunman, fam, I don't play games. Because when he came to the UK for Chris Eubanks' fight, he accidentally had that shit. Mac Bo came to the UK with his Mac.
He wasn't trying to get caught lacking. You know what I'm saying? So he came through packing.
Yeah, stay ready. Stay ready. You don't gotta get ready.
He stayed dangerous. He stayed dangerous. He said you could rather get caught with it than without it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You already know what it is. Shoot, you'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by
6, bro.
You heard that?
That's how it goes, bro.
Not mad at Bo Mack at all. He said, first. Take it home to the babies.
Yeah, levels. But one thing I will say about Mac Bo, he's the greatest trainer. He's not a miracle worker. So if you mash up your body like Chris Eubanks Jr., don't call Mac Bo to come and save you. That's not gonna work. But I'm always gonna give him his flowers, bro. Always. Bo Mac's the guy. Just simply, go on.
Yeah, Bo Mack showed what he could do with Chris for the second Liam Smith fight. He showed that. Listen, the whole Eubank thing, that ain't on Bo Mack. That's proven. That ain't on Bo Mack. That's on Chris's condition. But Bo Mack, listen, this man is a three-time undisputed champion trainer, by the way. Every time Bud has gone to war, this man's been next to him. Listen, what a trainer. What a trainer Bo Mack is. You look at the man, and many people wouldn't say it, but that mind, mind over matter. That's what they say. If I don't need to drive if I can tell the vehicle where to go. If I can tell the vehicle what to do and where to go, I don't need to drive.
Yeah, I hear that. Shout out to the award for Mr. Bo Mack. Upset of the year. That's what we talk about now. Upset of the year. You know,
Let me roll.
I'm gonna swing
Upset.
upset
of the year.
Upset of the year. Talk to me. What's the nominees for upset of the year?
The nominees for upset of the year, we've got Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. That was a big upset. That was definitely upset. Everybody barring me expected Austrian Ryan. Listen, I knew that guy. Anyway, moving on. Second, we've got Fabio Wardley versus Joseph Parker. Definitely deserves to be up there. Too many people was writing my guy off. Canelo versus Crawford. Well, we've just been saying what we've said. We know why that's on there. And Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. 2. And the winner is, and rightfully so, Fabio Wardley versus Joseph Parker.
Yeah.
For me,
I mean, I was upset at the stoppage.
Listen.
well.
Nah,
But no, I
heard you talking your mess. I heard you talking your mess, E-Money Bag. I was one of those guys. Listen, I didn't want the fight to happen in the first place. I felt like he didn't deserve to be in there with JP. JP needed to be fighting my man Alexander Usyk, not Daniel Dubois Part 2. I didn't want to see that fight. I wanted to see JP get his just due, at least go out with a nice payday against the one and only Alexander Usyk. He was cheated and he was forced into this fight. Not forced into this fight. He didn't even have to take this fight. He shouldn't have took this fight. There was no reason for him to take this fight, but he was cheated out of this fight because they went with Daniel Dubois instead of him. There was no way that he should have been in there with this young guy, this young lion. That's what I was saying from the jump. This wasn't fair. It wasn't fair at all. You know what I mean? But definitely, this was a shock.
We told him.
Yeah, no, and also to add to that, Parker was supposed to fight Dubois, and Dubois pulled that stick in the last minute, and the result was as if Dubois won the fight. But no, Parker took on Bacoli, even though Bacoli was on a 1 day's notice. He still knocked out Bacoli, so it's as if the results was as if Parker and Dubois fought and Dubois won. But really and truly, Dubois literally just pulled out. We don't even know. I was ready to learn from that fight. That would have been an incredible fight to learn from Dubois versus Parker, and we just got robbed of it. Anyway,
and I was picking Parker to beat Dubois as well. When that fight was made, I was picking Parker, and I said at the time when it fell through, I was like, that is a business decision. I don't care what anybody says. That is a business decision because they did not fancy it. And I said, when Trill, we was there, I said, this fight, Parker has every advantage, every single advantage you could think of over Fabio Wardley. But I do not like this fight. This fight is a wrong fight. I don't like when fighters are in a certain position and they take fights. They pick people. You picking a Fabio Wardley who just shown you who he is. He can get outboxed for 10, 11, 12 rounds. But one thing he will be is in front of you. And if he's in front of you, he's going to punch. And he can punch. And I picked, it was upset of the year. We've got it as upset of the year. But for me, I picked Wardley to win because I just felt like the stars, the way the whole business of boxing was going, that fight, it had Wardley's name written all over it to win it and upset Parker, because Parker, for me, was the only one that deserved a fight against Usyk.
I need more friends. That's
only one.
I need more friends that's not from across the pond, because everybody that I spoke to was saying Wardley. They were saying, Trill, you crazy, because I was giving JP his flowers. I was saying people forget who JP was, and people doubted him, and he came back. He was actually one of our comeback fighters of the year before because of his wins against Big Bang and Deontay Wilder. You know?
Yep.
So yeah, this was one of those. So I definitely agree with you, E-Money Bags, 100%. That was one of them ones. That was one of them. Listen, we're gonna move right along right here. We only got 3 more fighters left, and then we're gonna do a little recap real fast. KO of the year. That's what's next. You had a couple ones, you know. You had Worley versus Hooney. You had Martin versus Bartholomew. You had Norman versus Sasaki. You had Usyk versus Daniel Dubois. There was a young lady named Elif that I wanted to put her as honorable mention.
Hey, that should have been. I'm just saying that could have been on its own female knockout of the year, but there isn't that many.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand, but we only needed one name. We only needed one name, really. We could have four. We could have the four contestants. Sorry, could be it would be her every single spot.
She's a monster.
I don't care.
She's a
every
monster.
round.
She remind me of when Vic Darchinyan came on the scene. You know what I'm saying? That's what she remind me of, a young Vic Darchinyan.
She can't box a lick, but she can fight. That's all I can say.
And she punched like a man. So you know what I'm saying? She punched like a grown man. So KO of the Year award goes to Mr. Brian Norman versus Susaki.
Yeah, the best left hook in the welterweight division.
Boy, boy,
that's who we ran to. We ran to that. That's what.
Did you see? I know you saw it. Did you see the clip when they put them next to each other of him throwing the same hook in the same part of the ring and Devin just walking away from it?
Yeah, listen, we came to snatch his chain first. That's whose chain we needed first.
Mental left.
Boy.
That was nasty.
God damn.
That's a well-deserved as well. That is well-deserved.
He tried to do exactly what he was bow. You didn't have to protect yourself at all times, young man.
Upstairs. He's out cold. He's out before he hits the ground, bro.
Yeah, he was. And then his head hitting the canvas didn't do no good. You know what I'm saying? It didn't do no good. You know, it was bad. He was sitting there, his head hitting the canvas, bow.
I will say,
a
special. The list of fighters who were on there: Martin versus Frank Martin coming off a layoff.
Yes, that one was
Bartholomew. He definitely deserves a mention on that because that was a nasty one.
Yeah,
and the Wardley and Hooney one. Wardley Hooney.
Yeah.
I mean that was cool. I mean that was
that was a Buki one as well. I'll be honest.
Yeah, like the Daniel Dubois and Usyk one, that was alright. But the two with
Ivan Punch
one, these were incredible knockouts, and I wish.
Another knockout that I did like though, special mention. I like Ben Whitaker's one recently. That was crazy.
Could we not do knockdown of the year?
What would you say to that, Devin? Yeah? Left hook. You know what? You see, because I was like 30 seconds behind, right? I just heard, oh shit, and I just heard Trill go, oh, and I thought, oh no, Devin got clipped. I was like, oh, Devin got clipped. So I just muted everybody, right? So I'm watching it. When that left hook landed, bro, I was just like, oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, when that left hook landed, I forgot it was 4 a.m. That's what I forgot it was 4 a.m.
And you scream, woke the whole house up, woke the babies up, and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody. I couldn't believe it.
I thought
you know what, man? Yeah. That's the worst thing because Trill was maybe I think like 3 or 4 seconds in front of me.
All right.
So I heard and instantly I thought Dev's been clipped. Like for literally 3 seconds, I thought no, Dev's been clipped.
It was round 2, isn't it? It was round 2. I was like, fuck, not 2. Already, bro. Like, not round 2, honestly, bro. I wasn't beautiful. And then, bro, he just deboed him up, bro. Like the power jabs throughout the fight. Right.
No, definitely. Devin. I've been telling everybody, we've been watching. Everybody forgot about Devin. That's why I picked him the way I said. Everybody, y'all forgot. Y'all forgot about Devin. Y'all let the media. This is what the media do because the media is usually ran by casuals. You see the memes and stuff like that. Us boxing fans don't have time to do stuff like that. Those memes and stuff you see, those are done by casuals who, you know what I'm saying, come on the troll and stuff like that. The real boxing heads, they know. And a lot of people must have forgot who this young man is. Devin's so good. We knew about Devin before he even had a professional fight. We seen Devin walk into the ring as a kid. We've been know. We seen his accomplishments. You know, from champion at 135, champion at 140, now champion at 147. He will be 5-time world champion in 5 different weight classes before he's done. Mark my words.
You're right, bro. You see the size of him now, bro. He's the size of him in that last fight.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is what he's having right now. He can stop right now. I think he has right now. He has a Hall of Fame career if he stopped right now.
He's the youngest undisputed world champion.
Exactly. But he still got more to prove, and thank God he does because we get to see more of him. Shout out to everybody that's with us right now.
I need Devin to be in fights that he needs to prove something. That's the only fights I ever want for my fighters. My favorite fighters, I'm not one of them guys that need him protecting and going, oh, who's he for? Why does he need to fight him? No. If they think he's the baddest man, let's go. Let's fight
Dev's
him.
got
That's
it,
what,
bro.
That's
Dev's
why.
got it.
That's why AJ and
My guy.
Devaney has always
guy.
been my two
We're the same, bro.
favorite fighters.
We're the same.
Because them guys, how they are, how they move, and Eubank as well, how they move. The Eubank thing when he was earlier, when he was his dad, that thing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying how they move, how they
They're
are.
my favorite fighters, though. I'm with you. No, I'm 100% with you.
The characters.
AJ and sorry, bro. AJ and Dev, I'm with you. They've done 100%. The sport. They've done the sport properly, bro. They've done they've played the sport how we'd fantasize about a boxer should be. You take on all the challenges, even if you lose. AJ has lost, bro, but he's the one fighter out of all of them guys that we could say he's the one that went for undisputed, bro. He went for it properly. Whoever was in the way, there wasn't no nonsense of anything. He went for it. That's why he had 3 of them, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? No one else was unified. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
my point. When people say he ducked Wilder, I'm like, how can you duck? How when you're literally collecting belts, are you saying like when you're actively making offers to this guy? You collected all the belts while calling this guy out, not ever saying, "Oh, who's Wilder for?" He never once said Wilder needs to go and fight this person, or "Well, who's Wilder for?" He's always said, "But send me the contract. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready."
But bro, that was all put to bed, and people don't even realize. There was that, and also, do you remember when Wilder was arguing with Fury and he tweeted Fury and said, "Hey, you know, I was offered more money to fight AJ." It's like, bro, then how did he duck you then? How did he duck you if he was offering you more money and undisputed? You said, "No, I'll take less money to fight this guy with no belt." You've just told the whole game, bro.
for me, those Devin Haney and Anthony Joshua, them two are my favorite fighters anyway. But
shouts out to AJ.
Credit to the sport of boxing. Yeah, credit to the sport of boxing. Yeah, 100%.
With what he's going through, it's a bit nuts. We don't know what's gonna come back of him, but yeah, whatever we make of him, we hope we do see him back, bro. But that's
whatever he decides to do. Listen, that man, his legacy is cemented anyway in boxing. I don't care what anybody says; they can say whatever they want. That guy single-handedly elevated British boxing, because before 2012. Wasn't nobody who cared about British, but we was having Audley Harrison fighting David Hay. People was done with boxing.
Right.
In the UK, people was done with boxing.
Bro,
Fury versus Vlad didn't even. No one really cared. Everybody's like, bro, what the hell was that?
No one watched it, bro.
AJ, when he turned pro in 2013, I think it was 2013, turned pro. Yeah, he elevated British boxing and made it what it is today, to be honest with you, because out of everybody, he still sells out more than any British fighter till this day.
Especially now, bro. You see the American women just found him, bro.
Hey.
Anyway, True. True is gonna rap with something. Go, True.
Nah. Y'all see me over here. I'm going crazy. Something's wrong with the stream, but we're gonna thug it through. Something just messed up with
that. Cool. We'll rock out there. We'll carry on.
Know what it is. Fighter of the year.
Trey.
Fight of the year.
Yeah, Fight of the year. E Money Bags, talk to me. I don't know what's going on.
Yes, E.
Yeah, fight of the year. Fight of the year. We've got the nominees. Eubank versus Ben 1. Better Be versus Bivol 2. Wardley versus Hooney, and Usyk versus Dubois. I'm guessing that's 2. Usyk versus Dubois 2.
I'll go different.
The nominees, I think Eubank versus Ben and Bivol versus. Oh, I've read the wrong thing out there. Sorry, I apologize. I was reading out KO of the year. I apologize. I was just thinking that the only. We'll start again.
You got one of them right though.
We got Eubank versus Ben, Better Be versus Bivol, Mason versus Noakes, and Smith versus Buatsi.
Ooh, that was
Every single one of those fights deserve a mention. Every single one of them.
Cracker.
Mason versus Noakes, absolutely fantastic fight. Both fighters. Smith versus Buatsi, back and forth fight, exciting. Beterbiev versus Bivol 2. I thought Bivol won that one again. I thought he won the first one. He didn't get the decision. He won the second one. Good performance from both men. But the winner, and there could only be one winner in my opinion. Vamps, you said it earlier. It was probably the event of the decade, the century, whatever it is. It should be. For me, the fight lived up not only to the build-up before fight with the egg slap, the slander about the dads, the dad, the weight cutting, then Eubank Senior turning up like bloody Rey Mysterio or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Ric Flair, just like Ric Flair just chilling. So yeah, the build-up was so good that you could only dream of having a fight like it was. And I'm not a Conor Benn fan at all. I'm not a fan of Conor Benn. It is what it is. But I give credit where credit is due. And Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. definitely both played the part in that first fight. I think the back and forth throughout the fight, although I had Eubank winning the rounds, the fight was a very good fight. Back and forth rounds. I don't think there was really there was no knockdowns. And in a fight of the year where you get no knockdowns and over 1,000 plus punches thrown, how many punches? 700 punches landed or something like that. I think definitely deserves fight of the year. And both men left that ring with the heads held high. And obviously we loved it that much. We got a second one.
Can I add to that as well, bro?
Yeah, go for
it, man.
Yeah, bro, event of the year for sure. Like I said, you can't compete with that. Even for me, it was even more special because my wife, man, she surprised me with my birthday present. She booked out a cinema room and I had all of my friends in there. It was a bit crazy.
Oh,
but man. For that fight as well. So that fight is always going to be special. That's what my missus done. And then also, and I wanted to say as well, Smith Buatsi was such a cracker, bro. But bro, it was like a prelim, though, wasn't it? It was like what event was that? I can't remember what event was that. It was like
that was on the Beterbiev versus
Vivo, right?
Vivo. 2 card, yeah.
It was
that
like first, bro. And obviously, as a fan, we wanted to. That's like a main event, really, for us. You know what I'm saying? But we was watching that, and it was just like so early. It was just like, oh my goodness, what a fight! Yeah. Give that a special mention because especially those kind of fights where you're both going at it, nobody hits the floor. Especially like for Conor Benn and Chris Eubank, that was a proper pride thing. Like no one wanted to hit the floor at all.
You could tell. You could tell they were fighting. They were fighting on heart. They were fighting on heart in there.
Yeah, everything. You watch Conor Benn swing, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, you've wanted to do this for your whole life, bro. Like, you've waited a long time to get in the ring with this guy, bro. Like, oh shit, like, do you get what I'm saying? That was a special thing. Like boxing, sometimes boxing can do that. You're not gonna get that out of football or basketball or something where a legacy can be built like that, and then you have all the build up. And it's been a long time. I watch a lot of boxing, but there's a long time since a build-up has gripped me like that. Like that build-up had me, bro. Everything. That was like
I say, you know what? The funny thing is, when people was talking about fight, there's like, oh, no one wants to see it. It's a gimmick fight. And I said at the time, I was like, this is only a gimmick fight until it's signed. I said, people will slug this fight off. Yeah, they will slug it off until it's signed. And as soon as it's signed, this fight will be massive because no matter what side of the street you are or you was with the fathers, you instantly just go there. And how big that was back then,
exactly.
It was only going to be big. And if you was a Eubank fan, you wanted his son to win. If you was a Ben fan, you wanted his son to win. And Britain literally, that was an explosion. That was an explosion that was actually brilliant this year. The
I had no
spectacle of
dog.
it.
I can't lie to you. I don't mean to cut you off, E-Money
Go.
back, but I
Yeah,
hear
go.
you lighting it up. I was back here having technical difficulties.
You back?
We held it down. We held it down. Do your thing.
Good?
So much love to y'all. Much love to the people
All
in
right.
the session. I had no dog in that fight. I literally had no dog in that fight. I actually
No,
chronicled
for
fight,
sure.
the original fight with the fathers with Mr. Neutral on our show, Fight
Cold.
Night Chronicles, right? So we talked
Cold.
about that fight. So when
The first one.
yeah, the first one. So when the
Love
Suns
that.
had fought, I really had no dog in the fight. And you know what? I was pleasantly entertained. When I said that these guys went in there, it was passion, it was guts, it was glory, it was everything that you wanted in a Hollywood movie.
Bro, come on, man. Think about it. It's like AJ has a son, right? Fury has a son, right? It's like in 30 years.
Yeah.
No, that's what it really was, though, bro. Because Eubank
Yeah.
and the fathers gripped the whole nation, bro. They did. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
This was like one of those Drago's son meets Creed's son.
That's what it was, bro.
Yeah.
That's what
And
it was.
we got a great spectacle out of this.
We have to watch special mention for Chris Eubank because he's crazy anyway, but the weights were wrong, bro. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Senior was right, bro. But yeah, something crazy had to happen for that fight to happen, and it was my man with the weight. So yeah.
Listen, out of both fights, if any fight I wanted Chris to win, it was definitely the first fight. I didn't like the second fight. I was gutted. The second fight. But if you told me I had to
the
choose
first
which
is
one he
amazing, bro.
won, it had to be the first one because the first one that is the one that
It was
means
amazing.
everything. It means everything.
He should have
You
retired
needed to
bro.
fight me. You needed to fight me twice to beat me. Like I already beat you once. That's light. You know, I already done it. You know what I mean? The motivation isn't even there like that.
Yo, but hey, check this out though. This is why Chris Eubank Jr. should have. I'm pissed he didn't retire that night, right?
Yeah,
Because
retire
all of
that
his
night.
ops, bro, all of his ops. Remember, it weren't just Conor Ben. Remember, Billy Joe Saunders was there and got himself embarrassed that night, right? And you remember, what's his Liam Smith? That's another op of his, right? You see, when Chris Eubank Sr. came out of the car here, like Stone Cold Steve Austin backstage at WrestleMania, bro, yeah? On the fight, Liam Smith was in the ring getting cooked into oblivion, bro, by, was it McKenna? Is it Aaron McKenna?
Yeah, he was.
He was getting cooked, bro. He was getting cooked into retirement. And there's a little image, I can't get it out of my head. Everyone's looking at the screen, bro. Like when Chris Eubank Sr.'s coming out, no one's watching Liam Smith getting absolutely battered, bro. Like did he get a 12-0 or something? Like that.
No, he got stopped.
Really,
he got stopped.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, that night really happened, and then Chris Eubank Jr. really beat Conor Ben, went down on his knees just like his father. Like at the end, retire, bro. It's finished.
I'm with you.
Chris needed that. He needed that validation. He needed that moment. But in the rematch, Ben needed that. And he got that moment.
The rematch, we got 50 cent, bro. The rematch, we got 50 cent. I'll take 50 cent, bro. That many men shit.
We're down
your head, boy.
Down to the last. We're down to the last category.
Yeah, go.
Last category is Fighter of the Year, right? And I'm gonna lay it on y'all guys, right, for Fighter of the Year. But first, let me run through all the categories. You know, we had Fighter to Watch. We had Moses Atama. We had Female Fighter of the Year, Gabrielle Fondora. Comeback Fighter of the Year, Devin Haney. Promoter of the Year, Mr. Frank Warren. Event of the Year, Crawford versus Canelo. Trainer of the Year, Mr. Bo Mack. Upset of the Year, Wardley versus Parker. And KO of the Year, Mr. Norman versus Sasaki. And Fighter of the Year Fight of the Year is Eubank versus Ben 1. Now, we made it right down to the Fighter of the Year. And the category nominees, I should say, are Shakur Stevenson, Nayo Inoue, Fabio Wardley, and Terrence Crawford. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all y'all for tuning in to a dope episode of the Commissioner's Recap. This is a special episode. This is the Recap Awards, and the Fighter of the Year award goes to no other than the Recap Disputed Champion, Mr. Terrence Crawford.
It's his year, man.
The gunman. The
Yeah.
gunman
It was
himself.
his year, bro.
After yes.
I'd say I'd always think if Bruce Lee was a boxer, he'd be Terrence Crawford. That's just the way he does it, bro.
Give him his flowers. Give him his flowers.
It's just the way he does it,
This man has been deprived of his flowers his full career, I'll be honest. By the boxing media, by the boxing fans, he's been deprived of his credit, what he's done, even before this moment, before the moment of Canelo, before the moment of Earl Spence. Yeah, there were big fights, but this guy was racking up accomplishment after accomplishment after accomplishment after accomplishment. 135 champion. Lineal champion, 135. 140 undisputed champion. 147 undisputed champion. 154 WBO champion. Moves up 2 weight classes to 168 undisputed champion.
Yeah.
Listen,
He's
against
the one.
a defending undisputed champion, by the way.
He's the one.
Not just any undisputed, a defending undisputed champion.
Yeah,
So
he's the one. Shall I show you why he's the one for me quickly? Yeah, because like how I even got introduced to Terrence Crawford, right? I still call myself a casual, right? I'm a casual. But right, so wait, check it. I'm following Amir Khan's career, right? Because I'll say Amir Khan kind of put me into boxing, so I'm following Amir Khan's career. And you remember when Amir Khan got knocked out in like 20 seconds by Prescott?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Cool. That was like, oh my days. So I'm starting to follow Prescott now because I'm thinking he's incredible. And if you remember, Prescott, he took on a short notice replacement from somebody coming up.
Yeah.
And it was Terrence Crawford.
It was Terrence
Crawford. And I'd never seen Terrence Crawford before, right?
He was fighting at 135 at the time.
Right. So what was he a champion? Was he coming up?
No, he wasn't a champion at all.
Right. So
he just seen the opportunity. He was fighting at 135 and they
top rank.
Right. That's so when I saw that shit,
it brought him in to lose.
Yeah.
It brought him in to lose. That's how the Terrence Crawford story started.
That's how it started, bro. So
he had no big promotion. He was coming out of Omaha. He didn't come in with the big teams. He didn't come in with the Bronas and the Danny Garcias and everybody that came under that banner with Golden Boy, all the guys that came up in the program together with the Sean Porters and all the. Nah, they didn't come up with.
He came to lose.
Yeah, they brought him in there to lose against Prescott to make Prescott a bigger star after he beat Amir Khan. But
top rank matchmaking
memo. He did not get the memo.
Top rank does this. Top rank does this where they try to put someone in there to give them an easy win, and sometimes it just don't go that way.
They brought up the little guy for 135 to come in here for Prescott to beat. He ended up beating Prescott, putting claws on him badly. And this is insult to injury. He went back down to 135. Then moved up to 140 to become undisputed.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. And then also throughout that whole time, most of us can comfortably say we've never bet against him. It doesn't matter who he's gone against him.
Not once.
Everybody, we've always said, Crawford's got that. Even to the point when it was Canelo, my brain was telling me, nah, surely not. But my mind was also saying that I'm so used to going with this guy. He's just always delivers. There's something about him in the ring he can't be messed with. I just don't know what it is, bro. Yeah. I don't know what I do. That's me.
Yeah, I've never gone against the Earl Spence. The amount of stick I got in the Earl Spence build-up when I was like, nah, Crawford beat Spence. The amount of and the meltdown was almost as good as Amarim getting sacked today.
Nah, nothing beats that, dog.
Nothing beats it. Nothing beats it, but it was almost as good. Hey, Trey is in the chat. We need to Trey like Amarim. He was one of them ones, isn't it? But
Trey.
I thought the fight was going to be a draw because of the build-up. I said they make more money out of it. I thought it was
Canelo.
But no. I'm talking about with Spence and Crawford. I thought it was going to be
Crawford,
a draw.
Yeah, Crawford didn't let that shit be a draw, bro.
But he didn't want to hear me with the whole getting more money thing. He just wanted to go in there and that's it. So,
Bro, he was kicking Spencer's ass and then talking to Charlo
Yeah,
in between
Crawford said,
knockdowns.
"You lot have disrespected me for too long.
Come on.
Watch this."
He's talking to Charlo in between knockdowns, bro. and then he said, "Fuck that! I'm not even doing the Charlo. I'm going straight to Canelo, bro." Oh gosh,
Yeah.
come on, that's ridiculous.
Listen, congratulations to Terence Crawford on his retirement as well. He's announced
Do you believe
retirement.
that? Do you believe that?
Whether that lasts or not, congratulations. He deserves it. Listen, he's seen, he saw, he conquered. You know what I mean? He done it all.
Definitely. And shout out to everybody who tuned into the iBoxing Hub USA presents the Recap Award Show, hosted by me, yours truly, the Dapper Dare One, the Commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill, my special guest. We had Alex and yours truly, Trey. They had to stab out. They had emergencies, but we had E-Money Bags and Vamp in the building. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in and showing love, and definitely got to hit y'all with this joint before we get out of here.
Palace.
Yeah. I was having technical difficulties here, but I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in to another dope episode. And please go check out Bucket Hair and Palace out now on all streaming services. E-Money Bags, please let the people know where they can reach you.
Yeah. Listen, Eric ERF on Eric Ferdinand on Twitter, and iBoxing Hub for everything you need from me. Check me out on Crossroads and Boxing. You know where I'll be every Thursday, 8:30 p.m.
Yeah, Vant, what's the word? Let them know how it is.
All right, VxMP, put that in anywhere and you'll find me. New music coming soon, but catch me on YouTube. VxMP Twitch, I'm on Twitch. I'm not on Twitter right now. My shit's been locked off. But I'll find out. I'm going to make a new one at some point, bro, and we'll build it back up, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, that's me. Done now.
You already know. We out of here. You already know I'm the Commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and locking in with me on another dope episode. We are out of here. Peace.
Peace.